Okay, we are trying something new. This is Elisa. Paula wants us to Zoom record at the same time that we're doing the blog talk version. But I don't think it's going to work. We got Michelle Gray send me a Zoom invite. So she's recording it through Zoom on her end. So we can have a visual, a video, as well as not just the banner of the. But when she talks, it just echoes from hell. So we're going to try it for a little bit. And then eventually we will probably just say screw it. And Paula, good luck. I can't. But we'll send her a short clip of what we do record. Right, Michelle?
Yes, absolutely. We're giving it the honest full try.
here. Not for long, though. All right, today, people, we are going to talk about spirit animals. I think that's so cool. Mine is a horse. Do you have a spirit animal? Erik talks to us about spirit animals. And Erik, I want to start out, and of course, we've got beautiful Michelle Gray here at the healing-art.com. Sorry about that. I love you both. I love you all. I'm rattled because I've been dealing with tech shit like you would not believe. I cannot. I'm starting my glass of wine. I don't care what you guys say. Screw it, man. It's just been horrible. Plus, I've been working so hard on scalar stuff to try to catch up before my Michelle has her baby, which is like any minute, any day now. So I'm really stressed out. Ugh.
Erik
and
says,
this is not going to work.
Erik says, I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Oh, that's a lot of.
All right, so Erik, does everybody have a spirit animal?
Erik is saying that yes, we all do have a spirit animal. And he says that just like we all have spirit guides, he says our guides take the energy of animals, of the spirit animal. So even if we haven't connected with our spirit animal, or if we think we haven't, we still all have one. Okay, so Erik is just he was showing me spirit animals, and actually it was really interesting because we had seen animals this week, or I saw animals this week. This is how this all came about, because I was getting so many signs from different animals, and I'm like, Erik, what's going on? And he said, they're spirit animals. I have messages for you. So Erik is just saying that we all do have a spirit animal. So for me, my spirit animal is an owl. Now, I don't normally see owls flying by my window all the time or trying to give me messages. However, ever since I was a kid, and Erik showed me this, he says, do you remember when you were about 4 years old and you were given a necklace? And he showed me the necklace, and I'd forgotten all about it. And it was a little owl, and it had turquoise stones in it. And he says that was a gift, because that was a gift from your guides. I couldn't tell you who actually gave me that necklace, but I do remember it, and I remember how much I loved it. And as I grew older, owls just, I don't know how it happened, but I was laughing as he was showing me, as I'm like, oh, that's right. Owls just kept showing up in my life all over the place. And so the owl is my spirit animal. So everybody listening, and like Lisa, you said yours is the horse.
Well, I think so. I'm not sure. I did it with muscle testing. So what is my spirit animal?
Erik says it is the horse. And he says, Mom, you've been a horse whisperer in other lifetimes. You actually have an ability to speak to the horses. And he says, in this lifetime, you can be one with the horses. He says, when you ride on a horse, they understand you. You have a language with them energetically that they understand. So yes, yours is the horse. Now he says, do we have only one and that's it? He goes, well, no. He goes, we can have one that's more like, think of it as we all have a spirit guide that sticks with us for a majority of our life. So we will have one that's more dominant with us. However, he says, we also can, just like we can call upon specific guides or spirits to help us with certain things, we can also do that with animals. And so he says, if you want to call on the spirit of the elephant, for example, and he says the elephant will help you with remembering. The elephant will help you with strength. He's like, so you want to investigate what it is that you need in your life, and you can call upon the animal. And I just said, oh, Eric, how do we know what animal does what? And he goes, well, you can ask or you can Google it. Because he says
Yeah, you can Google.
there's a lot of different meanings for them as well. But he says just like different guides can pop in and out of our lives, he says we can call on these different animals to pop in and out of our lives. And he goes, and watch when you call one in and you ask for, hey, elephant, I'm calling the elephant energy. I would like the energy of the elephant to help me with, writing this test or having this conversation with somebody, remembering this information. And he says, and now watch how the elephant shows up in your life, because you'll see it. He says you'll start to see examples of it. And he says that goes for absolutely any animal. But he says our relationship with our spirit animals are just like our relationship with our guides. And he says, so each and every one of you have one. Do each and every one of you know who your spirit animal is? Because for all those that are listening, your spirit animals are wanting to connect.
Yeah. Probably nudged you here. I want to change my spirit animal because I'm mad about horses. Well, I mean, I rode this horse called Ginger when I was like 8 years old in Westheimer Stables, a rental horse. And we were galloping through the pasture. I just loved it. I was so close to her. I mean, I only had one session, but whatever. But then I get this horse, and the lady puts the saddle on wrong, and we're galloping on the shore of Lake Rayburn, and then we start galloping up this very steep embankment, kind of like a cliff, and it loosens. And first of all, the horse was going nuts because it was not totally attached to the saddle, wasn't. And so I fall off. They got out of the helmet because it had a big dent in it, crater in it. And Brittany's like up at the top of the cliff saying, and all I see is ass and hooves coming down on me. And it fell on me on its back and broke some ribs and stuff. So I've been afraid of horses ever since. So
well, Eric goes, Mom, you're never too late to get back on the saddle again.
Yeah. And I lost my favorite pair of earrings that you got me. I lost one of them during that. I still have the other one, but it makes me so sad.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, all right. So
he just to let you know, he says that you actually do have another animal, and it's the monkey.
Figures. Because I have monkeys in my mind. That's why.
He just said because you're very busy. You're very busy all over the place. But he actually says the monkey is the nurturer. Monkey is a nurturer.
That's
And
me.
he's showing like the monkey's like picking and caring, and he says, Mom, that's the monkey. That's what you are. You're the nurturer.
Eating people's
You
life.
care. You
Eating
do.
their life on the fur.
Yes.
Ugh.
The visuals are great.
Erik, what was your spirit animal when you were here?
He says that he had two.
Oh,
He says that there's a wolf and a rooster.
interesting. Well,
He says
you had Miss Betsy, your own hen when you were at Aunt Terry's place. No, Miss Butler, Mrs. Butler. That was what
Mrs.
you named her.
Butler. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It wasn't a rooster, but it was a hen, and you loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, he
But a
he said
wolf.
he said because he's talking about it representing his personality, the unique um uh he's also saying like it's a homing device, like the hen is like the bringing home, like bringing them home. He says that he would
Oh,
bring people home, like
that is so true.
bringing
Lost
them
soul.
home. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What about the wolf? What did that have to do?
He says that was protection. That was protection.
That you
Um,
needed, or you're protecting others?
protecting others. He says he
Yeah,
was the wolf.
that's
He
true.
was the
Oh,
wolf.
wow.
He says that he would feel that, especially when somebody was wronged. Like when they were
Yeah.
wronged, he says that it would bring out this part in him that just wanted to take care of all of it and be there with them and
And you're
comfort
still
them.
doing that now.
He is. He
Yeah.
is. He is. And I'll tell you a real quick story too, which is really interesting, is we were talking about Marcus before the show.
Yeah.
And Erik often shows up as a cat for Marcus. And that's how when I first, was communicating with Erik and Marcus, I would use Marcus with me to kind of see what he was seeing and what he could feel. And with Erik,
Yeah.
and he kept saying that Erik was a cat, that Erik was a cat.
Wow.
So he told me that Erik would come as a black cat. And so he drew a picture of Erik. And I mean, it was a
Oh.
pretty interesting picture, but it was a black cat that
Yeah.
stood up on its feet, like almost like a character with a
You
red
mean
bow
like the
tie.
Halloween
Yeah.
cat that's arched back and stuff?
No, no, like
Oh,
when you
stood
go to
upright
Disney.
like
Yeah.
bipedal?
Yeah,
Oh.
like a Disney, like a tiger or something. It's a black
Oh.
cat and it looks like he's got big mitts and he's got a big red bow tie. And that's how
Oh.
Erik sees, or sorry, how Marcus sees Erik. And so
Oh.
Erik says a lot of times guides will come in and show themselves as animals for children because
Oh
it's,
yeah.
it's not as uncomfortable or as concerning because the
Yeah.
animals are often very easy to trust and be
Yes.
with. Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much with humans
Yeah.
in ghost form,
Yeah.
spirit form.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Erik just says like he's just excited for everybody to connect with their spirit animals. And
Awesome.
yeah.
Let me see. I'm looking for. All right. So before we take callers, I have this person who has a hard time getting on. Her name is Gina.
Mm.
I don't see her number on there. She wanted to ask about her daughter who has started cutting and she's doing and that she's doing. I mean, she had the scalar work. Actually, wait a minute. Maybe it did it her. Well, anyway, but she's starting to cut. What's that all about? I mean, she was cutting before, but then
Yeah,
she got better and then it came back. Is that releasing trapped emotions? Is it what is that?
yes, because she's got a lot of discomfort. She feels a lot of discomfort and he's showing me like in the stomach and chest area, emotional pain, and the cutting helps her forget about the pain. It distracts her from the pain. And it's become like a process. It's like when I do this, but there's guilt and that wrapped up in it as well.
I know. Yeah.
Erik says Erik says that this is something that will be rectified, but he says while you're on this path, it is really important that she has somebody to talk to, and Erik's saying peer support. If there's any peer support that she can be in, any support groups, because
Yeah.
um, there's a certain amount of shame that she's also carrying with this.
Yeah.
And
Of
she even
course.
feels that with like the idea of going to speak to somebody. It's like there's
Yeah.
some embarrassment to it. And so he's saying that to check into some peer support groups in this area or in your area, but also he's saying to make sure that she has somebody that she can talk to outside of the family. If
Yeah.
she's not already in counseling, get her in counseling. Um, Erik said that she's also she's a healer. She's a sensitive soul.
Oh,
She's a healer.
oh, oh,
So
and
some of
impact
these,
that. So that's a challenge. She's getting
yes,
everybody else's energy
yes,
and
some of
can't
these
separate from her
storms
own.
that she's walking through, some of these
Yeah.
storms are for her to transform, to learn from and transform.
Okay. And she'll be okay. And you will help her, right?
Erik says he's already helping her. He's
Oh,
already
that's
helping.
awesome. All right. Well, I'm gonna get the 404 area code that we talked with before. I think it's Belinda. I recognize your accent. Hey, Belinda, are you still there?
No, it's Tammy, not Melinda.
Okay. Well, there's a couple of three of you guys, Donna, you, and Belinda, who have the exact same accent. Where are you calling from again?
I'm from Stockbridge, Georgia.
Stockbridge. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, I know who this is. How can we help you?
I don't, I don't want to keep it too long, but I was just wanting to see if Erik can bring my mother in. Her
What?
name's Irene Ravel.
Your mother and your dog, the little dog.
No.
She's got a little
Well,
dog.
yeah, I like to know who that is too.
There's a little dog under her arm. She's got a little dog.
Oh,
Does she have a dog?
she does
Yeah.
now.
No. I had a little dog, a little Pomeranian.
Yeah. A tan colored?
Oh,
A tan colored? Kind of a
He was
tannish,
like a brown
rusty.
color, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mother's here, and this is the dog that she's holding underneath of her arm. Okay, let's see what she's saying.
so your Pomeranian passed away, so that must be the one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh,
She's talking to you about making some changes, and she's talking about your health. Do you have anything going on in your chest area?
Yeah, I have respiratory problems.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's talking to you about taking care of your health. She's pointing to the chest area. Now, I don't know what kind of physical activity you do or anything, but she's just saying, like, if there's something you can do to kind of help your breathing, any breathing activity. But she's also saying the doctor, like make a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if I can get that respiratory work. That's
Yeah.
why I asked Alisa that the other day.
right. The respiratory system overhaul.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm asking Erik if that's possible.
Will it work?
Yes, Erik says yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
excellent. All right, thank you, Tammy, for calling, and I'm glad your little puppy is being taken care of by your mama.
I love
That's
it when the
awesome.
puppies show up. I love it.
I love it too. All right, we have 515 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Hi everyone, how are you?
Good, how you
Hi.
doing?
Good. This is Lisa from Iowa.
Hi, Lisa.
Recognize your voice.
Yeah. I just wanted to hear from my stepmom who passed away recently.
Yeah.
I called a couple weeks ago and her son was having a really hard time. My stepbrother and I took him to Colorado. We had a great time.
Oh.
But she said, like, be aware of your surroundings. And it wasn't about him because he had a major stroke and now he's calling like every day to like go for a walk and do this.
Yeah.
You know, how much am I supposed to help? And
Well, what is her name, by the way? Again, I can't remember.
I'm sorry. Her name was Judy.
Judy. Okay. So you want a message from her about him?
Yeah, you know, like how much should I get involved? I was never involved in the family because they ostracized me.
Yeah.
So, and she just said, be aware of your not your surroundings, be aware of your boundaries is what you said a few weeks back. And I'm thinking, I get it now. Was that what she meant with her son or just the whole family?
Yeah, because they can suck you dry, right? People can.
Yeah, this is like
I'm sorry.
within the whole family, because what she's saying is there might be some interaction that you have that you're not expecting, because she says have courage, and she also says that there is some change coming for you, so it may not be in that direction with them, but there is some positive change coming.
Good.
And are you moving?
You know what? I'm from Colorado and I came back to Iowa to be with my mom. And I am looking for something, you know, just for easier winters.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I'm not really moving. I had a fifth wheel and I'm going to Colorado next week to sell my fifth wheel.
Okay. All right. There's some positive change coming that maybe you don't quite see yet, but it has to do with finances, with some money coming in. So, which is great to hear. And but she's just saying, like, have courage when it comes to the family, and there might be some interaction coming ahead that you need to have that might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it'll be okay. She says have some courage. She's with you. Or she's assisting because there's some difficult family members, male in particular, that's challenging.
Yes.
Mhm.
But she just says, like, she's doing what she can from her side of things.
Yeah,
So she's like, keep your chin up, it'll be okay.
it'll be okay. All right, Lisa, thanks for calling. Let us know what happens.
Thank
I
you.
will.
Yeah, maybe she needs to move. Is that what you're saying, Aaron?
No, he was showing me like change, like moving boxes. And so when she said she was selling something, because he
Oh.
showed me money coming in, so I knew there was something being sold. And when I
Okay.
see boxes, but it's her fifth wheel, but there's a little something extra with that, because
Oh.
whenever I get a little, like, it's not just that, it's like a little something coming with it that she doesn't expect.
A little something.
Little gift from the universe.
Oh, good. We all need that.
Mhm.
All right, we have somebody from the 775 area code. Hey there, I recognize that number. Who are we talking to?
Hello.
Hi.
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi. I have a 31-year-old son who has uncontrolled epilepsy, which has turned into schizophrenia.
Oh, gosh.
And I wanted to ask Erik if there's anything more that I should be doing for my son that I'm not.
Well, what Erik is saying is, you do have a contract with your son in this lifetime. And Erik's saying that the two of you are actually quite intertwined. And he says that you put a lot of energy and focus into him. But he says the best thing that you could do right now is put some energy and focus into yourself, because he says
Yeah.
you're exhausted. And he says that you being able to help yourself.
You're exhausted.
Exhausted. He says you've been really doing a lot. So he says you are doing amazing. You're doing amazing for him. And so he's just saying, what can you do for you to make yourself feel better? What can you do for you?
Okay.
And he says, and put some focus into you. And he says, even the smallest things, like, a really good meal, a really healthy, good meal, a good rest.
No, a real unhealthy meal, I think. Comfort food.
Whatever that is for you. Yes. And to really give yourself some radical self-care.
Yeah.
Because he says you really deserve it, and that's going to help you help him.
I've never heard of intractable epilepsy devolving into schizophrenia, though.
No, it's uncontrolled epilepsy. He used to have 30 seizures a night.
Yeah, same thing. Is he on what Medicaid? Has he tried pot? Of course, that can cause schizophrenia if you start it too
We're
early.
doing that now. First he was on all kinds of epilepsy medicine, which he still is.
What about surgery?
He has a vagus. No, it's all over his brain. We cannot take out
Oh,
his brain.
God.
And he has a vagus nerve stimulator implanted in his chest, wrapped around the vagus nerve in his neck, which sends electrical signals to his brain every time he's about to have a seizure to try to help control the seizure.
Bless his heart. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, my youngest, Anika, she just started her third year in her neurology residency. I'll ask her about that. So, and she comes from a long line. I just found out that she comes from a long line of neurologists that the Baraquers, which is my family in Spain, in 1855, Baraquer Rota, he was the father of clinical neurology in Spain. And he started the very first clinic, the very first department. It's kind of cool. And his young grandson also carried that. And they had, they invented they discovered the Baraquer-Simmons lipodystrophy. It's crazy. I didn't know that. And I also didn't know that the poor guy, he was so great. And he retired in the country. He loved the simple life. and his ex-wife goes and murders his current wife, well, not now, and all of his kids. Can you believe that?
No, I cannot.
Craziness runs, well, she's not in my family, so that's good. All right, well, thank you, Jackie.
Can I ask you one more thing while I'm gonna have you on the line, please?
If you make it quick, baby, because we have so many people waiting.
All right. I found my father dead when I was 17, and I wondered if he had anything to say to me, and if I've made him proud.
That's tough. Finding at 17.
Okay. You made him proud when he was alive.
I did.
Yes,
When
you
he was
did.
yeah.
When he was, and you make him very proud. He has been with you through every step of your life. He's acknowledging coming into your dreams and saying that even though he was not able to be your father physically after 17 years old, he has been your father every day since, and he would not change a thing.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm
seeing the wink too. The winking at you, like, I love you, and a wink.
Oh. That's awesome, Jackie. All right, thank you for calling. That was very uplifting. I'm glad we held on for that last one. All right, got another one from the 775 area code. Hey there, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, hi.
Hi, my name's Denise from Reno, and I was actually calling alongside Jackie because I want to know if Atlanta's scholar could help her son Mitchell with all the seizures. He has thousands a day. He had to come home early today from work to listen to your program, and we don't do the internet very well. I call in every week in the hopes that we can both, and when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So I need to know if he can, because I understand all of this, but I don't do the internet very well.
Neither do I.
I would like to know if that would work for him. And also I would like to know my spirit guide's name and animals.
And Eric, I'm wondering if Mitchell would benefit not by the relief from epilepsy necessarily, but by the complete neurological overhaul. Like we do the complete cardiovascular overhaul and things like, and respiratory overhaul. Would that help him?
Yes, Eric was telling you that. That's exactly what he told you.
And enough to be worth it. Enough to be worth it, Eric.
He said it will help. Will it cure it? He said no. He said that it's a contract. Part of his journey. It's a contract in this life. It's part of his journey.
I know that you add the seizure to your repertoire, but would it help the seizures because he's having thousands a day?
Oh, God.
Thousands a day?
Yeah.
What Eric's saying is that he can receive.
I'm gonna text Annika right now while y'all talk.
Yeah, he can receive benefit. So it can reduce the amount, but Eric says it's going to take a bit of time because there's quite a bit going on there, is what he's showing me. And like I said, he said it won't be a cure. It would be to assist it. He says it would greatly reduce the amount of seizures that he would have, but it's not going to cure him.
Oh.
That's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. And can you also tell me who my spirit guide and my spirit animals are? I would appreciate that very much. And I'll let you go.
Which one would you like? A spirit animal, or I guess we'll see which one comes forward.
Yeah.
My spirit guide, because I know that's a human related to me somehow.
You've got actually it's an angel that's coming forward at Ariel.
Oh, that's a big one. Mm-hmm. That's a big guardian angel.
Ariel is my spirit guide.
She's a guardian angel. That's the one that came forward that wanted you to know today.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's one of the biggies.
Okay, but I thought spirit guides were people, not just angels, that might pass over.
No, guardian angels can be guides too.
Mm-hmm. She's
Any
the
animals?
one. She's the actually, yes. She has a bear.
Oh,
Yeah.
so look that up.
Okay.
Look that up. That's cool. All right, Denise. Thanks for calling, baby.
All right. Thank you for taking my call. Love you both.
Love you.
Derek. Watch over us all. Thank you.
Love you
Bye-bye.
too.
Love you.
Mm. Okay, have somebody from the 732 area code. I'm still is Denise and stay on Jackie and Denise because I'm asking Annika about this deal. So, but okay, we got somebody from the 732 area code. Hey there, how you doing?
Hello, my beautiful friends. This is Melissa from Manchester.
Melissa Manchester. I always have to say that. Oh my God. Oh.
What a great topic. I didn't know I had a spirit animal. I can't wait to find out what it is.
Who is
Yes.
it from Melissa
Yes, you do.
Manchester?
Who is it? You have a tiger.
Ooh.
You have a tiger. A tiger has stepped forward, and it is a white and black striped tiger, blue-eyed.
Oh, wow.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
That's
Oh my goodness.
beautiful.
What does the white tiger represent? What does the tiger represent?
Courage, integrity, purity. Erik also said adventurous spirit. Courage is a big one, but he also says it also signifies your spiritual connection in this lifetime, because the tiger has been your spirit animal in more than one lifetime. And are you a medium?
Everybody said that I was a healer, but I haven't found ways to find what that is yet. And though I am very spiritual, I haven't been able to figure out how to bring out mediumship in me. I don't know.
Well, Erik says to call on your tiger, and your tiger will also release a name to you as well. But Erik says call on your tiger and ask it to show itself to you, and it will. Just be very open to however it does. And Erik says allow your tiger to start to lead you through your spiritual journey, because you're meant to open up in this lifetime, and you're right at this time right now where things are going to start to blossom in that direction.
Yeah, and there are some mediums like Veronica, etc., that has classes and stuff. And of course, Erik also loves helping up and coming mediums.
Yes, he does.
Develop their gifts. So, so you can also call on him.
Erik did say that he was one of my angels, that he stepped forward from, I guess, being my spirit guide. So he stepped forward to take on that role.
So he must.
Is that what that still is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe he really thinks that you are a light worker that needs to, be out to help the masses.
Yes. Erik says yes. Yes. Yeah.
Cool. And you can become a channeling Erik medium. All right. Thank you.
Have a great night.
You too. I just like her energy.
Yes.
All right. Got somebody from the 651 area code. Let me check my time here. Okay. We're fine. 651 area code. Hey there. What's up? Anybody there? We'll check later. Maybe they're shy. All right, we had some people that holding up their hands, but they called after some of the ones that. So we're gonna go back to then. Oh, 651 area code. Hey there, what's up?
Hi, this is Christiana.
Christiana, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What you got?
I wanted to ask. Well, I'm going to be starting training
for Shamanic to be a shamanic practitioner. And that begins in August. And I'm just wondering, do you see me getting like an actual job using these skills, or branching off from it, or what?
Great question.
What was the first? I just missed what she was doing.
Oh, she's in August. She's going to start shamanic training.
Oh, okay.
To be a shaman.
Yeah, and I'm wondering about employment, like, because I want to be able to help other people. So
yes.
Do you see me being self-employed or employed at some kind of business or something?
Erik says both. You're actually going to have a couple different opportunities with this, but what he wants you to know is he says to think of this journey like climbing a ladder, like taking steps on a ladder, because you're going to, through your training, you're going to have some opportunities that are going to be outside of your training, but to help give you experience. So there's going to be like 3 opportunities that are going to kind of come along one after another. But the third one, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I know what this is. And then he says that you will then be kind of in your own element. And yes, you will have a practice of your own. He says, do you want that? Because here's the thing. He goes, remember that you are creating this right now. So do you want to have something on your own, or do you want to partner in? Start to think about those things, because you're going to have choices that are going to come to you with how you would like to do this. You are meant to do this in this lifetime. He says, keep putting the effort forward. There's a very happy ending to this and a lot of fulfillment.
Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
That is great.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Erik, when is your sister going to have her baby?
His answer is soon.
I know. All right, I'm going to show you something. This is Bella, her little pee-pee hole, TMI. We saw this today. It's on both sides of her little pee-pee place. This is black macule. Her groomer didn't see it last time. But I personally think it's acanthosis nigricans, which humans can get too, caused by like a fungus or a bacterial infection.
Yeah,
but
that's exactly. It's like, because Erik's showing like cream, like a person would put cream on it, like a heat rash that got a little bit of yeast or something, like that same kind of idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's a moist place anyway. Yep. All right, so on the vagal nerve stimulator, Annika says 1,000 probably isn't the number. How many times is the vagal nerve stimulator activated? Typically, you can get an RNS device. Doesn't sound like a localization based, so surgery likely isn't an option, which y'all said. So RNS, I don't know what that is. So y'all look it up, whatever. So, okay. Oh yeah, there's a new medicine called XCOPRI. How do you pronounce that? That's very helpful in refractory epilepsy, but I have no idea what kind of epilepsy this patient has. So anyway, so there's that. Okay. We will move forward. Got one from the 951 area code. Hi there, how you doing? Oops, it didn't work. Sorry. Hello? Hey there. There you are. Sorry, I clicked and nothing happened.
Hi.
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 Who is this?
It's Nathaniel calling.
What's it called? Who?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel?
Yes, yes.
Where are you calling from? What city or town?
California.
Okay. So how can we help you? I love your name.
Thank you. The message from Spirit, please.
A message from Spirit? Do you have any particular? Usually we need like about love life, about health, about career. It's just too difficult to,
Whatever Spirit says, but let's talk about health then.
Okay, health.
Health?
Yeah, health.
The first thing that Erik is bringing forward is he's talking about like having more physical activity. Have you been inside a lot or not able to get out and exercise?
Not really, but I think I want to start lifting more weights. It might, and a lot of weight. I'm just kind of on the machines,
Mm-hmm.
100, I lift a lot of weight, a medium amount of weight, some, but if I lift heavier, I'll kind of get stronger, I think.
Erik's talking about more physical activity, and he's connecting that like for you not only the body but the mind as well. Like good for the brain and also good for the blood system, like movement. But he also says not to forget about getting like your heart rate up just a little bit, like getting some activity, whether it be walking or on the treadmill or whatever you enjoy to do.
I hate that. Okay. So what do you want? What is his regimen? What should he do? You should talk to Ginger Bailey. She is so great at nutrition and exercise.
Erik just showed me Ginger's face.
Oh my God. And Ginger Bailey,
Yeah.
Bayley. We've done YouTube with her. Yeah, she's Ginger Bailey. Ginger Bailey Psychic Medium is her site. Yeah. GINGER. Last name BAYLEY. She's actually going to be hosting our YouTube live Thursday night. So if you want to, so you can join that chat thread and talk to her directly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm posting it everywhere, Facebook profile and all that stuff.
Physical activity is the best for you. It'll do wonders for you for all kinds of things.
Awesome. All right, thanks for calling. I love his name. All right, let me see. Find my place here. All right, 213 area code. 213 area code. Hi there. How you doing? Check my time.
Good. How are you?
Good. Who are you?
This is Lisa from California.
Lisa from California. I reckon you've called before, right? Lots of times.
Yes, I've called before.
Awesome.
And I was I did a law. I'm doing a lawsuit against my employer because they fired me for not getting the vaccine.
Wrongful termination.
Accommodation.
Oh God.
What's that?
Wrongful termination suit. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I was working fine and they didn't have a justification for letting me go. So I'm just wondering, how will I fare with the lawsuit?
Erik says there will be a good outcome with this one. Is it just you or is there a group?
I'm sure there are others, but I'm solo on mine. There are others who
they're gonna settle with you. They're gonna make an offer to settle because there's a lot of others.
Once you get Hunter Biden's lawyer, they're really good. They'll get you off of anything, man. Anyway.
Oh, but thank you so much. I've been worried about it.
Yeah,
don't worry.
It'll be good. It'll be good. And Erik's just saying, like, it's hard to stand up for what you believe in, but see it through, because it'll turn out well.
Okay, great.
That takes a lot of courage to have done that. Yeah. I wish I had never had the vaccine because, first of all, I got COVID so many times and cutate psoriasis and proximal myopathy, and it's just been a mess. So anyway,
they're really big employer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. 636 area code. 636 area code. Hi there. Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Hi guys.
Hi.
Good. How are you? This is Alyssa from Missouri.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Show me
wanted
state, then the show me state, right?
Show me state. Yes. Just trying to see if Erik or my mom have any messages for me, considering I'm delivering any day now.
Oh,
and it's, yeah. I know. I was like, this is weird.
wait, what are you at? My daughter just got to the 37-week point last Saturday. So this Saturday she'd be 38.
I'm at the 37-week today. Yeah.
Oh God, you guys are neck and neck.
Is this your first baby?
I'm sorry.
Is this your first baby?
This would be my second.
Your second baby? Do you know what you're having?
Yeah, we're having a little girl.
Okay. I didn't want to open my mouth and say anything if you didn't want to know.
What is the first baby? A boy or a girl?
A boy.
That's what the first was. Is this your first? It's the first girl.
Yeah.
And Michelle's gonna have Michelle's gonna have a girl too. Cool.
I want to let you know your mom is planning on attending, and I don't know if you're already dilated, but you're going a little bit early.
Yeah, I think I just got the chills when you said that.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You told me that my mom was attending the birth. Like last time we spoke a long time ago, you were like, she's already there. She's already talking to the doctors. You know, so
yeah,
but yeah,
would not miss it.
Yeah.
Like no chance would she miss it. Like she is.
Oh.
Yes, your number one supporter. But yeah, you're going early. Everything will be well. You got a beautiful little girl there. Really smart little girl too.
Oh,
really smart. Yeah.
Awesome.
See, I did have another question about that. I had spoken to another medium, and she advised that, and asked me if I wanted to know if my child had any kind of clairs. And I was like, well, of course, I would love to be educated on that. So she said that she was going to develop clairsentience. She already has that ability. So any advice from Erik or my mom or you guys that would help me be the best parent to her who has that ability?
Yeah.
Help her with trusting. So what Erik is saying is that she'll have a lot of information that's coming in. You'll notice this as she's younger. It's like she'll answer you. She'll answer other people. Like just about general things. And when he's saying this, it's like it could be something very small, but help her trust that, because she's going to get reactions from other people, Erik said, that might put her off trusting herself. And she'll be real confident in it, and you'll see it because she might not even say anything to you. You're going to witness her piping up and saying something, and somebody saying, that's not true. So when that happens, Erik says, you know what her abilities are. Help her enforce and trust what she feels, and work with that discernment. She's also clairvoyant too.
Wow, that's cool.
Okay, I just got the chills again, and I never take the chills for something,
Oh, that's spirit bump.
not true. So
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the truth chills.
Yeah, because I was a little nervous, and so I've been doing research. But then you get crazy on the internet, and the next thing you know, you're like in a dark hole. So I trust Erik, I trust my mom, and I trust you guys with everything.
Well,
so
congratulations.
Yeah, good luck.
let
Let us know how things go when you get there.
Email me a picture for sure.
I will. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Take care.
So exciting. All right. Have one from the 949 area code. There, it worked finally. Hi there.
Hello?
Hi. Who are we speaking with? And how can we help you?
You can hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Great. Wonderful. My name's Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Or Amy Geldbach. I'm from Huntington Beach.
And
I was hoping to see if Erik has a message for me.
In what regards?
Maybe direction.
Okay, that's good.
Or money.
What do you think, Erik?
Well, what Erik is saying is he says, you don't have to figure out exactly how you're going to do things. He says, here's the thing. He goes, for you to be able to, and you already have an idea with direction, because he's just saying, like, you're hoping for some validation, but is there something creative that you want to do? Do you want to open something?
No.
Like a shop, an Etsy shop or something like that?
I would love to be creative, but I don't have any ideas, so.
Okay. Well, what he's saying is this, and this is how he's kind of relaying the message, is saying, be flexible, be okay with information coming into you, whether it's intuitive or somebody else says something that you just kind of go, huh, I'd really like to do that. And you may have no idea what. And I don't know exactly what this is, because Erik's saying it's going to come to you like a surprise. And
out of the blue.
Out of the blue. Don't discount it, because he says, when this comes to you, he says, allow yourself the opportunity to play with the idea without restriction. And you will start to see that if you put activity to it, if you do something towards it, you'll see like the next step show itself. And off you'll go. Off you'll go. And you're right in this time frame, right around now. So the next 4 months is a really good energy for you.
Cool. Follow up with us. Hey, what's her spirit animal? I don't know why I'm asking that. I mean, but
no, of course we want to ask.
Name?
Oh, spirit guide's name. Spirit animal or spirit guide?
The name of spirit guide.
Okay.
They change all the time. I mean, not all the time, but
you actually have a man that's coming forward, and he's wearing like a pipe and a hat. He reminds me of like a Sherlock Holmes looking guy, and he's calling himself Alex or Alec.
Cool.
Yeah. And he's like Alec, and he sounds like he's got like an old accent to him. Like a old kind of he feels like family. Like he could be
cool.
Like in your family line.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it could be a century ago. Okay?
I understand.
Yeah, it could be. And I'll just tell you too, you have the peacock with you as an animal. Yes. And
yeah, Google that and find out what that means.
Yes.
Cool.
Can I ask one thing?
Oh, we got to take other people. I'm so sorry.
I just want to know if what my dad's doing on the other side.
Okay. What's his first name?
Like as a job. Donald Lewis.
Donald. He's a philosopher. He's spreading information. He's talking. Was he a talker in life? Because he's talking. He's talking to whether they're human beings or family members. It's like he's bringing light, bringing information to people on Earth.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Great.
Thank you.
Take some other people. You guys be sure you try to keep it to 1, maybe 2 questions, because I've got, oh my God, so many people. And I just want to accommodate as many as possible. All right, 443 area code.
Hi.
Hey, there you go. It took a while to get you on there. Hey, what's up?
I was on a Zoom thing with Veronica Drake, and I was hoping I wouldn't miss you. So here I am.
Oh, good.
What I wanted to ask was, I had the scalar energy done on my family, mostly for my daughter. She's 15 and struggling with depression and anxiety and suicidal and all that.
Oh yeah, I at the very beginning I asked about. Yeah, I asked about the your daughter. But anyway, tell Michelle your name, your daughter's name, town.
Okay.
And I talked
Yeah.
about the cutting and all that.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of information about peer groups. I asked your question for you because I was afraid that you wouldn't get on. So.
Yeah. I was just worried because I know that she's cutting again and isolating, and I'm just so afraid of, you know, what her mental state is, because she won't talk to anyone or see anyone. I can't force her. So I'm hoping that Sarah will.
That would be why Erik was recommending peer support. Because he was, when we were first talking, yes, like if she can take a look in your area, look for peer support, call around to doctors or any, like, they have groups, because what Erik was saying,
kids her age that do the same thing.
Yes.
Because so she didn't have the shame.
What Erik is saying is that he wanted to suggest peer support because there's a sense of judgment that she feels, and she's going to be okay. She's going to be okay, and she is a healer. And so a lot of what Erik was saying earlier is these storms that she's going through are for her to be able to learn from. And it's not going to all happen now. It's going to take, you know, time to process and years going forward, but she will be okay. She's a very strong individual, and what she's isolating with right now, there's shame, there's pain. She's got pain.
But look, there's so much that was said toward the beginning of before we started taking calls. So I would like you to watch the recording on YouTube when Paula puts it up. Okay, it's a lot there.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, I guess we'll close it up there. We only have less than 90 seconds. So you guys, in the description box, you will find all the information about Michelle. And please be sure you subscribe to the Channeling Erik channel. Also, Renuka and I had a session that's pretty cool, talking about, you know, the relationship contracts, including estranged family members and all that. Very valuable for that one caller especially. So look at that, and also be sure you subscribe to and hit the notification bell for the Atlantic Scalar YouTube channel. All right, thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love you. Erik says he loves everybody. And Erik says, Mom, he goes, I love you so much. I love you too.
I love you more. Bye, I love you. Bye.
Bye.